All right, hello and welcome. How's everyone doing today? So, if anyone else was about to do a regularly scheduled stream, let me know. I'll jump off. It's just I've had one of those weird mornings where you guys know me. I'm pretty well even tempered most of the time. But man, today something happened that just has me livid and fuming, just absolutely fuming. And so I wanted to jump on and get a game going here. And this is the puzzle game. So, like I did last time, what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and open this up to StreamYards for anyone who wants to jump in. And that way we can have a fun time just talking about and goofing around, stuff like that, while I just get thoroughly beaten by these puzzles. Share with the group, Brother Praise saying, "Yeah, let me get things set up. We'll talk about this. We'll talk." So let's see. I need to share the screen so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Like, boop. There we go. Okay, so first off, I realized my mistake with this puzzle yesterday. The problem was that let's see. I should have my pop. Where are my chats? Hold on, sorry about this, guys. Usually I have it a little more set up. I'm trying to do things a little bit different than usual, so it's that's weird. It's not letting me show my chats in the game. Well, let's try here. Well, shoot, now I'm gonna have to be doing this the whole time. Yeah, hey Yosef, how you doing? Well, that's really annoying. Usually, oh, you know what? Maybe the problem is that uh, I have the chat set up only to be like this. Let's see. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. I'm all over the place. What am I doing? Well, you know what? We're just going to roll with it, guys. So I'll just have to look far to the right. Or maybe someone else can jump into the StreamYard chat and let me know what chats come up so I can be just a lazy bum today. Okay, so the problem I had is when we did the. Hey, Captain Trek, how are you today?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'll be all right. So the problem with this puzzle that we were doing the other day is I mistakenly believed that I had to go between each white and black square. It turns out what I'm supposed to do is isolate it so that only white squares appear with white boxes and only black squares are in black boxes by the lines I create. And so that's why it was never working. So I think I can figure this out now. So the thing, oh gosh, the thing that was going on today is so we have a family member who um is very like sure of themselves, as it were,
Yes.
and um he was he's constantly sending, like every day, sending my wife updates on COVID-19. Not quite. And so this morning I was talking to my wife about all this. I'm like, you know what? You need a break from this nonstop COVID-19 stuff. Just take a hot minute. She said, well, that'd be nice. I'd love to, but I get these updates every single day. I said, okay. Tell you what, I really wish that guy would stop. And she's like, well, why don't you just ask him to then? I said, well, that's fair. I'll ask him. There we go. So I sent him a message. Said, hey, I feel like my wife is just being inundated with this COVID-19 stuff. Would you mind not sending her any more messages about it? Let's see. And his response was, thanks for your concern, but she's a big girl and can tell me herself. I'm over here like, excuse me? The sheer... Y'all guys know the rest.
Oh yes.
Uh,
Hey, bird of prey. It's It's double. It's
Uh,
double the puzzle for the same price. Yeah. And
huh.
Thomas Potts, of course, he's a cheater.
That's right. So, this went back and forth a couple times where, I'm trying to be respectful. He is a family member that's well loved. And I'm like, look, I don't feel like I'm being unreasonable with this request. Uh, and more importantly, like, as a Christian, my wife's spiritual state is something I'm supremely concerned about. Like, I want to make sure that there's nothing going on in her life that would uh, be detrimental to her spiritual state. And basically, he just kept saying no, kept saying no. And I'm over here like, look, man, I can just as easily ask her to stop using, like, just to block you. Like, I don't care if I block anyone on Messenger. I'll talk to them in real life, but if they're not going to be respectful over a single piece of social media, then I'm not going to use that social media. I'm not going to be an idiot,
Exactly.
Hey, Cinnabon, how you doing?
Hey guys.
It's in about.
Hey, Captain Jack.
Where are you at now?
I'm in my car. Heading home.
Oh, I bet I'm supposed to get the apple. There we go. There we go. So you see the tree looks just like the puzzle. So I want to get to the apple one. Okay. Yeah, how's your cold stuff going?
A lot better. I actually feel a lot better. Just still stuffed up and have a cough, but otherwise I'm pretty much fine. So I'm pretty glad I didn't catch the virus.
Yeah. Us too. Oh, did I just mess up?
It's boring out here, man. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna do a quick stream here. Oh wow, they're gonna make me get this perfect in one go. We'll see how much I don't get that. Honestly, I just wish in general, like, everyone would take a break on social media from hyping this virus up.
Yeah. Oh, no kidding.
It's like every time you turn it on, it's like it's even worse than we thought. I'm like, are you sure? How much worse?
Right, exactly.
Well, it turns out that yesterday people died. I'm like, well, yeah, we knew that.
People would have died anyhow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name me one day nobody has ever died. Ever.
Like, I guess day one of creation, but
Exactly.
Right.
after a couple years, even that kind of who was it? Cain messed that up for everyone. Dang it. Somehow they tricked me. In fact, my wife had an interesting point. She's like, I wish someone would tell me how many people have died from, like, the flu in the same amount of time as people have died from COVID.
Right.
Like, is it really that much greater?
The number is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how accurate the number is, but I heard that from the beginning of this year up until the beginning of this month, it was already like 20,000 people. But like I said, I have no idea how accurate that number is.
From the flu?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that more? That sounds like more.
Yeah, it's I think it's. Well, I can't remember what the number is now. Oh yeah, the number for deaths was like 700 this morning, so yeah, it's like 20 times as much. if that number's accurate, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It should be not that one. Shoot. these puzzles look like they should be super easy, but somehow I'm still getting it wrong. So you out doing your oh, what was that you were doing yesterday? The grocery stuff?
Yeah, I was out Instacarting. Not today. I looked at the orders, nothing out there. I think pretty much everyone already did all their panic buying and just have way too much shit stocked up. Not even any extra work to pick up out here.
Let's see. Second.
Well, they had lunch with some friends over at a friend's house.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no! Were you maintaining your social distance?
Oh,
So
no, we were just hugging each other the entire time.
we actually just yesterday, my weather alert radio went off, and it said there's been a state of emergency declared, and until further notice, in the state of Texas, we are not allowed, or maybe it was just Tarrant County, but I think it was the entire state. We're not allowed to have gatherings of any size, publicly or privately, until further notice. I'm like, that's insane. That is I feel like that's one, overriding my right to peaceably assemble.
Correct.
But two, it's I feel like it's also a freedom of religious proportions.
Right.
What on earth? Like the idea that
I just say the word lockdown. It actually makes me feel like we're all in prison.
right? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 1. I think this is asking me for which branch is shown that shouldn't be shown, maybe? Like one of these things is not like the other? I think it's this one. Nice. Okay, so for anyone who's watching this puzzle later and is like, how on earth did Matthew get that? If you look, there's missing tree branches. Like right there, you can see how it's broken off. So what I did is I matched up which tree branch is shown here that is missing on the tree in actuality. That's how I solved that puzzle. Because I know everyone's just going to be like, oh yeah, I am definitely buying this game as soon as Matthew's done streaming it.
What happens when you figure out all the puzzles anyway?
I have no idea. Like, someone is pointing out that this is very much a Myst-like game. Except with Myst, there are like lots of varieties to the puzzles. Okay, so here's an interesting thing. It looks like we've been doing these tree branch puzzles, and now they're showing pictures of the human lung with all the branches of the brachial tubes. Hey, Doomsday Prophet Joseph, how are you doing today?
Hello. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
At first, all I could see was Doomsday Prophet. I'm like, who is this Joker? Well, let's let him in and find out.
Hi, Cinnabon. Hi, Captain Trek.
Hello, Yosef.
And everybody who is in the chat. Thomas.
Hey, Joseph, sorry, I can't hear you because my StreamYard is all screwed up again.
Oh, sorry to hear that. So, okay. Yeah, Joseph is here. Hi, Kronos. Of course I am. You coughed, so I had to jump on.
We're not cheating. Yeah,
Well,
kick my wife and kids out.
There's
I feel like they're
there's
coming to that.
There's a rule: if you're not playing against somebody, and you are playing only with the computer or against the computer, you're not cheating.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the theory that comes from Bert. So, and what Bert says must be the truth. You know.
yeah, because he enters codes that make his play better than the computer's.
Okay, so what we
Who
got?
now?
Lung
Bert?
branches, heart
Yes.
branches. I'm guessing that's some brain neurons, maybe.
Hi, Carlo.
Oh shit, you're gonna make it.
Yeah, since people are off work and playing loud music, so I can't have any sleep before I have to go to work tonight. So it's nice to catch your stream.
Thank you.
So totally, Carlos. Yeah, it's nice to be here, despite there is no loud music. Only we have I don't know. Do you have in English a name for it? It's like a village radio. We have like speakers on the streets, and they are giving you daily updates here in the village.
Wow.
It's I call it a street radio or village radio. So, and they are always informing us about the new status of what's going on in the village, and of course now everything is about the doomsday profiteering, and yeah.
Now, what are they doing in your area where they're profiteering off this?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything that's possible. Yeah.
Wow.
What they did yesterday. Okay, today the government was solving the situation around the economical questions, like what to do, how to support small businesses, how to support large businesses, and what they are going to do. They have some money. They have some money on site that they will use immediately, like a reserve, to support everybody. But yesterday it was all about what's going to happen, and today they immediately put a law in. How do you say it? They created a new law, and they can now track every single person who was diagnosed or came to the country from abroad and needs to be in a 14-day quarantine. They are going to track their cell phones movement.
Wow.
Yeah, if they are obeying the rules. So 1984. Here we come. Yeah. And you cannot go into the stores without the face masks. You need to wear the face masks everywhere outside your house, outside your flat. Like you go out into the street, you need to have a face mask, and they can fine you up to I think €1,600. So pretty harsh. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing here some stuff, so I didn't read the chat.
Greetings, Shermore.
So Shronemore.
Oh yeah, I got the overlay set back up, which for some reason Streamlabs had decided to turn off my overlay. So it's back up.
That's fine. You just play the game. I can do the Alexa here. Ryan, not Ryan Johnson. Message retracted. Okay. Hello out there in YouTube land. Hello, not Ryan Johnson. Kronos, Joseph, can you send me some infected computer parts? Infected computer parts.
What an interesting request.
Kronos, hit me up on what is it called, Discord, because I think you mentioned that you have Discord.
He does.
And I need to turn on my Discord, because I have on my mobile all the applications installed, but I turned off all the notifications because it's just annoying having all the social media there, and basically the upper bar is always full with YouTube notifications, Instagram notifications, what are Twitter, Facebook, and Discord is beeping all the time, so I just turned everything off. So I need to manually go in there and have a look.
Okay, and for you, Joseph, here is my Discord. Like, you probably need another one, but hey.
Rats, how am I supposed to separate these?
And do you need to follow the? And just show me where's the entrance and where's the exit?
So for this one, I have to use the line to make sure that none of the black boxes are in the same logical area as the white boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you need to start where you started.
yeah,
Yes?
I have to start where I started. Let's see how.
And you need to go up. Yes?
Yeah. Like in the end, I gotta get to that white blinking spot.
And you cannot cross the line.
Yeah. No line crossing. Which, see, if I could come back down here, I could do it. But like that, I've just got a black box in there. Let's see. I can't cross myself like that. Nope.
No. Go.
Yeah, see, then I got those two black boxes in there. Oh, we lost Jim. Come back, Jim. I feel like I'm in Star Trek. Get him back. Get Jim back.
Yeah, I couldn't. For some reason, I could only hear Matthew. I couldn't hear anybody else.
But you were in your car or somewhere outside. Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just not working well on my phone anymore.
You know, I feel
Get
like
rid of
Vile
the
was having a
iPhone.
problem with that also. Vile Mike. That may have been something else, but... Oh, there we go. I was just overcomplicating things. Yeah, Jim's the bunny man, Kronos.
Yeah, Kronos. I figured some people might think it might feel weird calling me Cinnabon, so I don't mind if you call me Jim. Also, YouTube reposted my live stream last night that they cut off and deleted.
And did they put any reason why they did it in the first place, or why they brought it back?
No,
nothing?
not at all. But the funny thing is, they brought it back, but they hit me with a content ID for the Kuroga National Anthem.
That's funny.
Oh, you know
But
what?
this one you can at least claim that it's a parody.
Yeah. So I sent that. So I sent a second appeal in today, but I figured that would take longer to do.
You know, I think
It's
that
not
this
that big
puzzle is the
deal
one we
since I'm
just
not
saw.
monetized anyway, but
It's not like you would lose some money over it, but still.
it's just more the principle of things, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Bird of Prey 5, you got a content ID for the anthem? I
Yeah.
don't and never did.
I know. Let me grab the thing. I took a screenshot of what it was for. I was going to see if that was the program Aberjam used.
The funny thing is probably it was probably Bird who claimed it.
All hell to Kuroga.
Yeah, the claim came from oh shit. It was just right here.
Bird wants to share the revenue that you are earning from that stream.
TuneCore Publishing. So I don't know if that's the program Aberjam's using, and that recognized the. It's hitting me for the background music, not the actual song.
Okay.
F Karoga. So Kronos, it means press F to pay respect, right? To Karoga.
It's no problem, Bert.
So you're paying respect.
You've played it before, and I didn't have a problem at all. So it's just weird that this time it popped up.
Okay.
YouTube works in mysterious ways.
Well, remember, because YouTube is fighting the virus, they may accidentally delete content that wasn't needing to be deleted. They can't be
Because
held
what?
responsible for the things their bots do.
Right.
Because YouTube cares.
Yeah, but I don't care what they are doing. They should do their job correctly.
Yeah.
If I messed up, I'd be in trouble with my employer. So
Well, I mean, the thing that's so dumb with YouTube is being a technology company. Why all of a sudden, because of the virus, they can't do their job? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, all of our people who work remotely anyway can't monitor this remotely now. So can you run that one by me again?
I was
So we're going to turn up the sensitivity of this bot, which doesn't work well anyhow.
Obviously, my life is depending on livelihood is depending on multiple phone calls or during the day, conference calls and virtual meetings. And I have never heard so many kids in the background like this week. Yeah, so, and it was like, you know, you are listening to a serious topic, and then you hear "mommy, mommy," and then something in French came up, for example. Yeah.
Okay, I need to rotate this picture.
Which picture? Oh, okay. I'm on the stream that is paused.
Sorry,
So
I took a
completely
photo.
different.
I took a photo of what I'm supposed to do, but it's upside down. So let's see. How do I use this newfangled here contraption? Rotate. I think that will do it.
Okay, I need to. Okay, my dogs want to go out and bark on something that I have no idea why.
Because they're dogs.
They are able to sleep till
Ooh.
4 p.m. And after 4 p.m. they become
Wait, hold on.
active like crazy,
Is it?
and they start
So-
barking.
Joseph, shush.
In the end, have we learned anything from this look at why the world turned out the way it did that's of any use to us in our future? Something, I think. That the key to why things change is the key to everything. How easy is it for knowledge to spread? And that in the past, the people who made change happen were the people who had that knowledge, whether they were craftsmen or kings. Today, the people who make things change, the people who have that knowledge, are the scientists and the technologists who are the true driving force of humanity. And before you say, what about the Beethovens and the Michelangelos?
Does anyone know this
Let me
guy?
suggest something with which you may disagree violently. That at best, the products
Not
of
a
human
clue.
emotion, art, philosophy, politics,
Looks
music,
like a teacher I had once.
are interpretations of the world that tell you more about the guy who's talking than about the world he's talking about. Second-hand views of the world, made third-hand by your interpretation of them. Things like that. As opposed
Looks
to
like a
this.
video from the 70s.
Oh, whoops.
Understandable. Got people in it. This scientific knowledge is hard to take because it removes the reassuring crutches of opinion, ideology, and leaves only what is demonstrably true about the world. And the reason why so many people may be thinking about throwing away those crutches is because, thanks to science and technology, they have begun to know that they don't know so much, and that if they are to have more say in what happens to their lives, more freedom to develop their abilities to the full, they have to be helped towards that knowledge that they know exists.
This is really long.
They don't possess. And by
He's going to
help
torture
towards
us with
that
his
knowledge, I don't
talk.
mean
Yeah.
give everybody a computer and say help yourself. Where would you even start? No, I mean trying to find ways to translate the knowledge, to teach us to ask the right questions. See, we're on the edge of a revolution in communications technology that is going to make that more possible than ever before. Or, if that's not done, to cause an explosion of knowledge that will leave those of us who don't have access to it as powerless as if we were deaf, dumb, and blind. And I don't think most people want that.
I hope I'm not going to get content matched for this speech.
I don't know.
Actually, we can't hear it. Oh, I can't hear it.
But maybe
You
the
can't.
start would be to
You can hear it only in the live stream.
anything, because that ability is
Can you?
there, as long as it's
Oh, that
explained
makes
clearly
sense.
enough. And then go and ask for explanations. And if you're thinking right now, what do I ask for? Ask
That's why I was
yourself
talking over,
if there's
and you had
anything in
to
your life
shush me.
Sorry about that. Almost done.
that's where to start.
Yesterday, Tomorrow, and You, written and presented by James Burke. The BBC wishes to thank NASA, Strategic Air Command, United Kingdom. Yesterday, Tomorrow, and You by John Burke. Let's look at that. Also, let's see. Let me turn off my desktop audio on Streamlabs, and over in my screen share, let me actually share the audio. I'm sorry, I shared the wrong screen. Share audio. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yesterday. Gross. Let's see. I don't need to deny such crazy things. He's a real person. Here he is, a science historian. So, yeah, I'm a real boy. Oh crap! I wonder if that's gonna come back to haunt me. That would stink. It doesn't show a death. He's 83 years old, born in 1936. That's interesting. No, not mine. This time. That's interesting. Oh. What does this do? Nice. It deletes it out, right? How does this work? I think I got close for a second. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Darn it. See, that's what I was thinking, but it's not letting me actually like block it out. Okay, if I leave that one like that, can I come over here? No? Well, let's look at this one, see if we can't figure out what's going on. Let's see, maybe I have to go inside each of them like that. Well, we'll come back to it. Maybe I'll find a tutorial that teaches me how to use this one. Because that makes no sense to me. We can't hear anyone but you live with Matthew. Oh, that's because I'm an idiot. Rats. What am I looking for?
Hello.
There you go. Now you should be able to hear everyone.
Well, we thought you were turning into AT Junior.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
No. Because I forgetful, making no one can hear anything.
Mr. Londell said that Berg did a PBS thingy back in the day. What is NPR? PBS I know, but NPR?
National Public
It's
Radio.
National Public Radio, okay.
It's one of those things that it's like, yeah, that's nice, but do we really need to federally fund it?
Kronos, when you write R.I.P. Egypt, R.I.P. Hugh, like both of them, rest in peace or rest in pieces, because Egypt was definitely in pieces.
Too soon. Can I swear? I mean, like, I don't have any chips installed in me that prevent me from swearing.
He's from Texas.
I do get irked, as y'all saw earlier.
I
So
saw
very
nothing.
irked. So very irked. Yeah, Sergeant Stoltz over there. I know nothing. Nothing.
Mr. Londell says that both PBS and NPR are government run.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. They should be funded, but definitely run by them.
Yeah, they're government run, and unfortunately that means
because I don't know how it is in the United States, but we have like mandatory tax like thingy that we need to pay to the PBS to our PBS.
let's see. Maybe up and over?
They have now the abbreviation radio RTVS, Radio and Television Slovakia, and somebody suggested they should call it like Slovak Radio and Television. But when you put Slovak Radio and Television as an abbreviation, it literally means to shit.
That is an unfortunate.
Yeah, exactly. So they decided against it. So now the abbreviation is weird, but at least not a swear word.
Like this? There we go. That was interesting. I had to. There's like scratches on the panel for where I'm supposed to take this line, it looks like.
I just want to know what all these wires connect to.
Hopefully something in the end. Like, hopefully more than a nasal gazing lecture by a British guy. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
So apparently, let's see, Emmy Award winner and producer, actress, singer lady Laura Dickinson subscribed to me today.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I looked her up. Huh. She must have misclicked.
She likes the buns.
Gotta be it.
Yeah. Soon we will have 20k subscribers because of her. And
I can see her tweeting, I just found the most adorable bunny channel on the internet. Be like, well, you're not wrong, ma'am, but
Kronos, I like the buns as well. Yeah, who doesn't?
Darn it, there's so many combinations this could be.
Not Ryan Johnson. Once Matthew beats the game, Anti-Tracker shows up and takes over the stream. Anti-Tracker is working, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's being responsible. I'm not
Monday
being
through
responsible.
Friday now. Yeah. So he's working right now, and he will for a few hours. How come you're not working right now?
Me, I was too pissed to think. I just needed a break.
Because okay, for me it's 7 p.m. but
Yeah, it's 12:55 right here. I'll play for around an hour and then get back to work.
it's the same in
Can I
Ireland. We have
push?
yeah, go. Sorry.
Oh, well done, Carlo. Well done. I can move the screen.
Sharonimor, so through your money, okay, it's not okay. It's Ireland. Okay, nothing. But 180 is pretty steep that you have to pay. We pay something, I think around 10-11 euro a month. So it's actually not that much when I compare it. Yeah.
Don't listen to Kronos, Carlo. I definitely will take all the help you offer.
What is a TV license?
Seriously? It's a European thing. Where in order to have a TV in your home, you have to pay the government a license fee.
That's what it
Not-
sounds like. That's what I was wondering.
And
Not Ryan Johnson. I'm supposed to be working. I'm going to get a whiskey right now.
and you pay for every screen you have.
Yeah.
Computer, television,
All right, Dick,
telephone.
We have this pay for TV for every single TV only for companies. Households they pay only for one. You can have as many as you want to, but you pay only for one.
Ah, so it's different there. That's good.
Yeah,
So you,
yeah.
so you literally have to have a license to have a TV. Insane.
Yeah, they call it the plug law here. So if you have yes, sorry, I was tapping into my private chat here. Something. If you have electricity, you have to pay for it. But the good thing is, if you own like multiple real estates, let's say you have somewhere a cabin, and you have a flat or house or something, or if you have even 5 houses, and you are just a private person, so it's not it doesn't run over a company. You pay only once.
I see.
So
And yeah, Mr. Lundell is saying that here in the States we don't have to purchase a license to watch TV.
it's not mandatory to pay for PBS or something.
Well, it's part of the taxes, but it's not like a specific PBS tax. It's just we pay general taxes, and then Congress decides how to allocate those funds.
So Mr. Lundell, we aren't required to purchase a license to watch television. Cable television is an option. Cable television is option as here, cable television or satellite. But the thing is, you don't need to even own a TV. It's enough that you have electricity. You have to pay. There people over 65 don't need to pay anymore. That's the only thing. Or well, I'm not sure, 65, or if you get or if you're retired, or if you have somebody in the household who is on a disability. So if there is one person on disability in a household, you don't need to pay it. So there are exceptions to the rule, but normally you have to pay for it.
Let me see.
That's such a foreign concept to me.
Shronimor says, Cinnabon Bunny, a TV license is exactly what it sounds like. You need a license to have a TV in your house. They are changing it to include any multimedia screen used to view content. Funny enough, companies have to pay for every single device they have. So For example, if we have in our canteen 20 televisions, because they are just there, yeah, doesn't matter if they are on or off. There are 20 TVs. We need to pay for 20 TVs. Funny enough, if you have a car radio, you need to pay for a car radio if the car is in a company. So if it doesn't matter if you are like a small business or large business. If you own a car and you have a car radio, you need to pay for that car radio as well, the license fee.
Oh.
So if you are a taxi driver, you have to pay for it because you need to have a taxi driver license. If you are an Uber driver, it's your personal car. You don't need to pay it.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah.
That's why everybody hates Uber. every taxi driver, obviously.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure every taxi driver everywhere hates them because union for one.
That's like
we had for 6 or 9 months, Uber was stopped here. They couldn't provide their services in Slovakia.
Why is that? I could have swore they were trying to do that in New York. The New York taxi drivers were trying to do that for a while, to keep Uber out of the state.
Oh yeah.
Because the taxi it's not a union of taxi drivers, but I don't know any better description for them. So basically they are just grouped under one umbrella. The different taxi services, they put a petition to the government that they need to have because the taxi drivers need to be licensed. You cannot own a car that is older than 10 years.
Right.
You cannot. You need to have your car checked every year instead of every 2 years. You need to pay license fee. You need to pay for parking space. So they had like a lot of rules which didn't apply to Uber.
Mm-hmm.
So they were complaining. So what happened? Uber was stopped, and they changed the laws. So now you can have even an older car, despite they don't have older cars, because anyway, if you're a taxi driver after 10 years, the cars are nobody
Well
wants
used,
to go.
yeah.
Nobody wants to step in a wreck of a car, you know. So they are changing those cars anyways.
Come on, where's the reflection on this stupid thing?
I don't know what DFW stands for, Mr. Londell, but Mr. Londell wrote yellow cap here.
DFW is where we live. It's the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Oh, okay. Have always controlled the rules to curtail competition. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it might have been Texas. I was thinking about it too. But I just remember hearing about when they were first getting started, one state was pushing really hard to keep them out.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Londell.
Actually, several states have done that.
Right.
They no. Uber and Lyft were like, no, go away.
What happened? Basically, everybody switched to a hybrid model. so the taxi drivers are now using as well a mobile application, and they stepped up the game, and they are doing the competition to Uber.
You know, they did the same thing with the Airbnb stuff.
Yeah, the thing was they were old fashioned. You had to call in and order on the phone, and some of them were charging extreme prices and everything. So when Uber came, they changed the game. So, and after the laws changed here, after the few months, everybody is now basically doing like a hybrid thing.
Mm-hmm.
He drives as a taxi driver. He can drive as a Lyft driver, Uber driver, whatever. Yeah. But I honestly don't care because I use taxis maybe twice a year.
Right.
because
Okay.
otherwise there is always a designated driver. And anyway, now I go out only for grocery shopping. Yeah, nothing else. What they did yesterday, they selected hours for people over 65 here. So if you are over 65, you can go shopping between 9 and 12 in the morning, and nobody else, only people over 65 can go grocery shopping. So you can go before, so the stores open around between 6 and 7 in the morning. So between 6 or 7 to 9 you can go, and then after 12 you can go. But between 9 and 12 only only people over 65 can go.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
What if there is somebody over 65 who needs assistance?
Those people are here, and you can go and buy them food after 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. Just after 12 or before 9. And they said it's going to be controlled strictly, and stores who don't obey this rule will be closed until the situation isn't over.
Wow.
And so yeah. Plus all the stores will be closed on Sunday. Everything will be closed except gas stations.
Hmm.
Everything will be closed. They call it the sanitizing day, so
There we
for
go.
cleaning and so that the employees can rest a little bit.
Sanitizing day. Wow. Wow.
So, and schools are closed. Nobody knows for how long. So it's wild. Yeah. If you hear water running in the background, yeah, I'm pouring water for my dogs here. And there you go. My cat wants to go out. Okay, so go out. Hunt some mice. So first cat out. Second cat wants to follow. Yeah. It's nice to have a large garden.
Let's see.
Sanitizing day. I don't know how to call it, Mr. Londell, in a better way. So basically, they can so that you can so that they can clean the stores and organize everything. Put new stuff on the shelves and have more relaxed days. They don't need to do it. It's just if when there are people working in shifts, so the Sunday shifts will be basically selected for that one. So they just want to minimize the people on the streets. That's the whole idea behind it. I wouldn't say it's draconian, and everybody is accepting it. I haven't heard or read any complaints about it. And there were multiple there. And the thing is, for example, in Germany or in Austria, it's okay. That's a coffee maker or a plane landing.
They're just sanitizing things.
Yeah, something in between. Yeah, and anyway, in Germany or in Austria, stores are closed on Sunday anyway, and on Saturdays they have everything open only until 12. So it's not unusual in Europe and in large countries that the stores are not open around the clock or every single day from early morning till late in the evening. Yeah, the stores that were open till I don't know 10 p.m. they are now closing at 9 or 8. Stores that were open till 8 they are closing now at 7. But usually at least minimum is 7 o'clock in the evening, which is good for people who come home from work so that they can go and buy groceries. But honestly, the only thing that are missing are hand sanitizers. That is the only thing that is missing. Otherwise, and I can still order it on the internet, but not I cannot buy it in the stores. But otherwise, everything is there.
Yeah, I saw some interesting videos on how to make your own hand sanitizer.
Yeah, there are like multiple. But I have baby wipes in the car, so I can basically clean my. But another good
Wait,
thing is
where's that sentence going, Joseph? So you can basically clean your what?
clean my hands. I mean, and hand sanitizers are in front of every store that is open. So you can clean your hands when you go in and when you come out. People are wearing latex gloves. I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Yep. At the
Yeah.
store yesterday, there was a woman that was pretty much in full hazmat gear, grocery shopping.
Yeah, Bird was shopping yesterday for some. No, not shopping, but he was checking. Well, it was on your stream, Cinnabon, I think, right?
No, it was on earlier on Rambling stream.
Or Rambling stream. Somewhere he was checking.
Yeah, he was looking up shirts and hazmat suits.
Yeah, shirts and hazmat suits. And I didn't know that they are so cheap.
Yeah, they were the ones I saw that he was looking up. Yeah, they were told completely.
Yeah,
cheap.
but somewhere between $10 and $30 were most of them. But I think I would look stupid in a hazmat suit when I walked in a hazmat suit in a store. I would probably spread panic.
Sometimes panic
Yeah,
is good.
you know, in a hazmat suit, yeah, blueberries.
Thomas, we should spread rumors that hand sanitizer doesn't work.
Yeah, Mr. Londell, oh, really? Add a little liquid soap to some alcohol, hand sanitizer, problem solved. I'm never going to spoil my Jack Daniels with soap.
I did see people talking like, oh yeah, you get some Everclear, and you put that in the old hand sanitizer, and boom, or not hand sanitizer, you put it inside what's it called, aloe vera gel.
Yeah.
Darn it! What am I missing? Everything. Okay, so.
Sure, it would clear a path for you, no queue at the tills. Yeah. Stop barking. Lazy dog is laying on the sofa and barking. Belly up. Yeah, belly up, but barking. Yeah.
I am not getting the level of attention I desire.
Mr. Londell says $30 for one Tyvek hazmat suit. I don't know what Tyvek is. Hazmat suit is insane. That's usually what a couple of cases cost. Possible? Yeah.
All right.
I saw a video where there was where they were trying to get people off the streets. So there was a police car driving slowly, and behind that there were walking 4 guys with a coffin.
Was the coffin with the police, or like was this a publicity thing?
It was like a demonstration of I don't know, power or fear mongering or something like this. They belong to the police, So
Okay.
the guys were just carrying a coffin, obviously empty because it was too light, from how they were holding it. If I was a little bit more into dark humor, I would say there were probably only caravan orphans in it. So they were just, and this is how they try to demonstrate how you can end if you're not staying at home. Just yeah. Now I have 5 notifications. That's interesting. Okay, among others as well your notification about this stream.
I never did. Well, actually, no, I got that, but no streams show up in the subscription tab anymore, so that's too bad.
It's
Clearly,
weird.
YouTube's being overloaded.
Okay.
And they really make me work for these puzzles.
Okay, and another run outside of the house. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to higher temperatures so that I can leave the door to the terrace open here, so that they can just run out and I don't need to get up all the time just to open the door. Is it called screen door? So that's against mosquitoes and flies coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's called screen door, right?
Mhm.
So I need to change the net on it because it's destroyed from from how the dogs are always smash with their noses against it, and when the cats want to get in, they just climb up on the net. They're just hanging in there. Let us in.
Shromore, that's hilarious. He's saying when I was in college, in one more room on the bus, we used to paint our hands with liquid latex. Once it dried, we'd pull it off, and it would look like skin flaps hanging off.
Oh. Yeah. Lepers.
Seriously, I feel like that's the next step here. That the CDC is going to have us, walking down the street yelling "unclean" so no one will approach each other.
Unclean, unclean. They will pour latex over you.
Man, this one isn't giving me any kind of hint. I can't find a glare spot or.
Okay, since I'm looking at the chat and the stream is paused here, I need to go to StreamYard then to see what you're doing actually here.
Like I'm guessing that there's this circle right next to it that's supposed to be telling me something about it, but I don't know. Maybe if I go the long way. Ah. Oops. Rats.
Isn't the orange thing a hint? It is, right?
That's what I was thinking, but oh wait, hold on. Look right underneath.
Oh, okay, right beneath. Okay, now
Yeah.
you see the path.
Down. No. Okay.
Down, up, and to the right. Yeah.
No. No. What do you mean no?
Maybe do it backwards, maybe.
Yeah, I can try it backwards.
From the outside to the inside, like.
No.
Or fill in the blanks.
Let's see. Maybe I just need to try rotating.
Anti-tracker. Picard season 1 episode 9. What does it say? The notification.
There we go.
Rock Solid's video.
I don't understand why that one worked.
Okay.
Oh crap! That's why. Look at the two orange wheels right next to it. They're shifted one, aren't they? No?
Well, they look about the same.
Maybe.
No, the bottom one does look like it's shifted one, I think. Down one.
So it's. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we tilted up a single one. Like if you rotate it,
Yeah.
I guess 45 degrees. Man, that one was fun, I guess. I mean, I do enjoy some variety to the puzzle. I just like knowing what the variety is. Okay, so if we look underneath the one in the middle, it's also rotated 45 degrees in the hole there. Which I guess I was supposed to see that. Which I didn't. And figure it out. So what else can I learn from this hole? Nothing. Oh. Hold on, let me close the notification. Okay, well, gosh, hopefully I can solve this one real quick. This needs to be my last puzzle. I need to get back to work. Oh, there we go. There's the hole. Okay, so since everything is rotated one, I need to go here maybe? Oh, and mirrored. Nice. Man, it's a lot easier when you can see the hint they're trying to give you.
It's nice, but what to do now?
Let's see. Okay, looks like
This will be
telling me
my
to
last
go.
puzzle as I move on to the next puzzle.
Wow, I solved it so quick.
It's a curse being intelligent, yeah.
Like that. No. How's it supposed to end? A little.
You see it goes a little bit up there. There's a nick.
Yeah. And then out what's going to be the bottom, I'm assuming? So, no, go here. And then. Oh, crap.
Outline.
Okay, well, I'm just going to have to remember it. He said as he messed it up. Goes up and then it immediately comes back out. Okay. Goes up, in, out, and I swear that should have been it. There we go. Let's see, was that enough to get me through the door? Nope. I'm missing one still. Which one am I missing? This is my last one, don't worry. Okay. Okay. So it goes over one, up two, and makes an M shape.
It's like a Pac-Man. Yeah.
So over one, up two, and then an M shape. Except it's reversed. Huh. 2, 3. And then an M. 2, 3. What do you mean that's wrong? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, frustration is part of the game.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Everything else has been kind of mirrored. So 1, 2, 3. And then an M. It should be that right there. I wish I could, Oh. It's really mirrored on this one. So when I click on the bottom, it's at the top. So it wants me to start here. Go 1, 2, 3. And then my M. There we go. Wow. Wow. So I guess each one rotated a little bit further away from the starting point. Stromer saying, elementary school was about maturity level when I was in college. It lasted until I left the army in my case. No, it's totally my last one. Don't worry, guys.
So you all guys are already grown-ups, yeah? Okay.
Let's see, where's the actual starting line here? Let's see. I see. I can drain it and I can feel it, but what does it actually do for me? Oh, down there. I'm supposed to do like a Z shape? Let's just wait for it to get up. Let's see. Like that? No. Like that? Crap. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make the water level go up and down to see the shape I'm supposed to be doing. And it is okay, it starts at the top, goes all the way across and goes to the bottom, which since it's backwards, really backwards. There we go. Okay, I am not going to read that Captain Trek. But I am going to go ahead and stop here, wrap things up, and get back to work. Guys, thank you for sticking around with me and letting me chill out for a little bit, get my mind back on work before, because otherwise I just would have been stewing here, angry and mad.
Well, relaxing helps you get your mind focused.
Exactly.
And I just quoted you, by the way.
Oh yeah? Did I say yeah, okay, yeah, I know you quoted me, but out of context. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up or else I'm gonna start another puzzle. So guys,
Okay.
thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll catch you next time.
Catch you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please share it, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that bell icon to be kept up to date with all the new videos that I release on this channel. And as always, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Amen.